All right, dudes, it's finally happened. Richard has asked me to move out. So that's what we're doing. You get ready to it. But it's actually not as I just made it seem. Moving to Oklahoma. He asked me to be a partner in a business there, as well as a partner in a shop. That's what we're doing. So finally, I get my own shop. We get to do all our projects and have all our machinery in the same space instead of this amazing space, which I finally got set up. Awesome. We're moving. He's been there for 6 months or so, and I recovered from surgery, going out there and doing some stuff. But the biggest thing is, for me, actually all of it's really big. It's really awesome to have finally proved myself to people that I can learn from, and that, but not only that, that we have good synergy and that we have lots of complementing attributes. And one of those things is we're both very, very high operators. You know, we know what it takes and we're willing to put in what it takes, and that's rare. And then also to have somebody of such a quality of person, Richard, for myself, I don't know that he feels the same way. I'm not going to speak for him. You know, that's rare, as well as to be in this environment where I've been doing so much work the last 5 years doing this after getting hit by a drunk driver and having everything I ever worked for kind of taken away, and having that turn out to be the best thing that's ever happened to me. I wouldn't be the guy I am now if I didn't go through losing that. I would be the arrogant asshole I used to be. Now, 5 years later, decided to make a choice, making that choice, putting in the work, and now we're moving to the shop. And I'm stoked, but I got a lot to move. Already done the race cars. Give it a push.
You got it. You got it. He's getting there. Come on. Come on. You can do it. He did the Humpty Hump. Freaking Corvette drivers just think they own the road, man. Come on, you New Balance old wearing geezer. New Balance wearing old geezer. Oh, shit. The f***? Why'd you stop?
We've already found our shop. So we're looking for shops, multi-use for rental car, 6,000 square feet. Huge shop. So I'm super excited just because inside, working space,
always wanted
a shop. And now it's happening. It's multi-use. We're gonna have the rental car business out of there, as well as stuff I do, race car stuff we all do. It's actually a big moment.
Yeah. And we always want to
40
shop, and we
years.
figured out the right way to do it. Forget paying for it. Let one of our businesses pay for the shop.
See?
Yeah. Boom!
Look through that one. Cole, take care of that.
Dude.
It's a nice spot. The front entry,
Yeah,
little sign.
Dude, I love this. This is like a bonus because they don't charge for that square
That
footage.
square footage,
This
no.
is a free bonus.
So we've made it into the inside. Right now we're in the hallway. The place is pretty dang awesome. I mean, it's awesome. The realtor's not here, we're not playing any games. This is awesome. It's my bathroom. My room's somewhere over here. This is the kitchen. But anyways, it is great. It's right near the airport. Here's the kitchen. We've got long hallway separating everything from the shop. Utilities is great. Here's the main employee's bathroom. Mine is this one. Bam. And then we'll do shower in here. And then as you come out through here, I don't know, are you guys ready? Holy crap, so you guys are still in here. So we've got floor drains everywhere. So we're able to pressure wash. The car's indoors, everything flows down. Full poured walls, sound is great. Surrounding area is amazing. Clean room, AC area. And then lighting everywhere. Floor drains. We've got a door that goes out to an awning, which I'll show you on the outside. Washer dryer hookups. There's only one pole in here and it's not even anywhere in a bad spot. We'll figure out layout as long as contract gets accepted. Can you just imagine? Banners, lifts, race cars, rental cars, obviously cool runs. Just every bit of them. We'll be able to come in and take care of those. And we're right next to the airport, so we'll be able to take care of everything of that. We got another utility basin tub in here, full power unit, so it's 240, which is great. I'll have to get an inverter for my bandsaw. AC, building's great, location's great. And like you heard in the car, we've been working our butts off and doing everything we can to get this to happen, and it doesn't just happen. A lot of people might not show that, but we constantly doing things and working on things behind the scenes, and then we'd share the stuff that we're sharing with you as far as the fun parts, but we'll be sharing some of the behind the scenes parts here in this location. My shop, well, our shop, mine and Richard's shop. Oh. We don't get the keys just yet, but I'll be walking up to here, going into there anytime I want. We've got a parking lot of our own, and it ain't itty bitty. We got our own little man line here. When we come around, I think we'll be coming in this way. We can, here, we'll just do it. Oh, nice, I already got some pallets. I'm stoked about that. We're gonna be cleaning that up too. Oh, better start. Never too early to start picking up the nails. Make a little start line right there. Come in here. We'll have to stack up into this corner if we're doing any tendies. And the tendies, we'll be able to come across here. You're gonna have to get real close into this space and then do a little drag race. I like to do clutch kick transition, so that's not gonna happen right here. I am getting some drift carts. We will do that exact thing here. And we have ourselves a little fun time. When we get to get inside, look at, we're not even paying, I mean, we're paying for it, but this is bonus room, extra activities, extra room for activities. So this will be where the RV parks right here. We'll probably keep it towards the front so that we can have that door free, as well as still have access from around here to our door. We should still be under here. If we have to cheat it back, we will, and we'll just have to be extra careful getting in and out. Unfortunately, now we won't be able to get the trailer in. We do have permission to raise the door, and we do have permission to do whatever we want with this. My idea is to turn it into a sliding like barn door, like that's on an airport or something. That way we keep this, look at the shade right here, this is amazing. So we can keep this still operational, but then slow it, and then also what that does here is it keeps the light from just barreling in to our garage door if we have it open. So yeah, update, we did take 2025 off of FD. The reason is we have all of this going on, and there's no, showing up to FD is such an honor, and it's such a high level of competition, and it would just be a disservice for us to try to think we can accomplish all the things we're trying to do that's new with all the other things we were doing, and then still show up and give the effort and performance that they deserve to have of their, competitors showing up, as well as what we deserve for how hard we work to get there. And it would be a disservice to do everything we're doing and then go and half-ass something like that. It's best to do that. It allows me some time to work on my own driving and my own drifting program. Well, not my own, it'll be the same drifting program, but on my own license, getting back into competition for myself, because that's how this all got started and me and Rich hooked up. So it's not ever a step back. It could be a step sideways onto your next leap forward. And with this now, it's not the possession, guys. It's the potential. And we have the potential to be more organized and more disciplined, which allows us to be better versions of us. Little bits at a time, but they can add up to huge things. Huge. They can add up to huge things, right? Look at this place. And I'm actually living in the shop because I can't really afford to have a house and a shop and build all these things and do everything that I'm doing at the exact moment. But the biggest thing I can't afford is the drive time it would take me to get from home to shop, from work to shop, to this to that. I want to just be there, Elon Musk it for the next 6 months, get us going, get this channel in its new home, get our shop set up, get our builds going. And that's kind of what I'm going to do right now, go over it with you. We're doing some maintenance on Blanche. We're just redoing her rear end, all the bearings, 340,000, finally let go. First the spider gears went, replaced those, now all the bearings are better. So that's what I'm doing. We'll press on some new bearings there. We got new Dorman axles right there. We'll install the new lugs tonight, but a little rundown before we move everything. I have to get some projects done because of one of the reasons why I'm out here is same reason Richard's out here is the location. All of the resources with the machine shops and the businesses that we already have relationships with. So I have to make new ones, but before I do that, this is Tiffany's new motor and we're gonna get that done. We're also gonna finish a couple things to Brittany. I'm gonna be leaving in about 5 to 6 days. We're gonna sneak Brittany and Tiffany into the 50-foot trailer. Then I'm gonna pack all the other race car stuff around it. Wheels, tires, pit cart, tools, machinery, anything and everything I can get into there. Get that out to Oklahoma. I come back, at which point I'll get the lift and any other machinery, shelving and things that I can get. Tire machine, I gotta have Tony come out. You guys remember Tony? Flashback to Tony. Get him to diagnose this tire machine we have here. If it's not good, then we'll get rid of it. I think he's got one that he has refurbished. It's a little bit smaller, which means it can be portable. But we'll just give him this one back. He can rebuild it or throw it away. We'll get a new one. I already started bringing compressors. Leaving this one until I'm done here. Also have the rotary. Hasn't even been introduced to you guys yet. So surprise, we're doing rotary things, but the world's first. And everybody says that, but I'm actually doing it. A lot of people say it. A lot of people have done it. This, even with all of those people having done that, I'm still doing this. And it's still true. The other thing I gotta do this week, head over to Tricks, and I'm gonna buy everything I need for this to rebuild it. Apex seals, O-rings, some bearings, whatever else I need there. Side seals, so on and so forth. Don't really know, but I'll learn as I go. Tiffany's motor, we're gonna break that down, send that off to Engine Supply, which is crazy, guys. Think about this. 5-7 years ago, you're like, you got to change your life, and happen to stumble across YouTube. You're sitting on your toilet and you're watching people do some cool stuff. You see Rob Dahm, and then happens to be the first video you see is the one where he says, quit my job and I'm taking my 401k and I'm investing into this and I'm going to go do this because these are the things I want to do. That's when I realized that's a thing. I didn't know that. I thought you just had to go to work and work 20 hours a day. And then you find drifting, you go and meet the Hoonigans, and you start doing stuff with them, and then you start drifting, you get factory sponsored by an international oil company. You're the world's most supported unskilled drifter. And then that goes away, you keep working, you join an FD team, you become crew chief with that. And in that same time, you're working on all your little projects, you've launched your YouTube channel. And 4.5 years after you do that, you get a message from Rob Dahm asking you to come help him on something. You get to go do that. That's crazy, right? And now I'm taking my motors to the same person, Rad Dan, where he takes all his 2J stuff and all his awesome motors, taking it to the same spot, working with them. And it's just insane what you can do if you decide to make a change. And a lot of them are coming, and I'm happy you guys are here, and even more happy for myself. It's a lot of work for myself to get to this point, a lot of work for Richard to get to the point to where we can have a shop for, in our 40s. And first shop for me, first shop for him. Obviously he has done well for himself, and I'm rebuilding from having lost everything that I've done, but I didn't lose any of it. So glad it's gone. I mean, of course there's other attributes I wish I'd have been more successful at, but we're here doing this stuff, and you guys are here. I'm gonna finish this up. New tools come in the morning. We get Tiffany over here, and I'm stoked. We load it all up. You gotta watch the Tiffany rebuild video. That's gonna be another one of the world first kind of thing. Worked with ARP, worked with Super Tech, working with Advanced Engine Dynamics, working with Engine Supply, as well as Link for engine management, and really cool thing. And of course, it's gonna have the fast forward supercharger, which has a Magnuson MP62 on it. We're back and we're gonna be driving, and I rambled forever. Who knows if you'll even see this, but crazy. Just got settled in here. Now we're going settling in to a new place, Oklahoma. It's amazing. I got a shop, a whole new wide, like a whole new bunch of potential, and your imagination, my imagination, who knows, but it's probably gonna exceed both of those things. So good things to come. Oh, it's emotional, very, very emotional, in a good way. A lot of work. So I don't normally leave things like this, but I got called away to a meeting, and then everything got moving rather quickly. I was in the middle of this, needed to order different parts because this one was wrong, and then I got the right ones, and then I needed a new tool, and then the tool was missing out of here, so then I went and bought a new tool, and then that was missing. It's just been one of those things. But normally this doesn't look like this, and I'm ashamed, but we'll get it cleaned up.